Hi guys, Joanna here. Today's video is all about my favorite bergamot scents. Since the heat is on now in Europe, citrus fragrances are my go-to if I have to get out of the house, meaning easy reach scents for everyday whereabouts under the heat. Now, I am talking about the note of bergamot in today's video, as in the beginning, I wanted to do citrus. However, I ended up with 20 fragrances because if I want to talk about citrus, of course, there will be grapefruit and oranges as well. So I decided just to focus more on bergamot today. But for sure, I'm going to do an orange focus video in the future. Anyway, now I want to talk about bergamot. Now, what's the difference between bergamot and lemon? Because you might even think like, okay, so you're talking about lemon, right, Joanna? The difference is that bergamot are smaller, rounder, and more pale yellow when it comes to color compared to lemon. Lemons are bigger and more yellow to the color. Bergamot are widely used in perfumery because of its fresh, bitter, and citrus notes with floral and spicy touch, like a cross between lemon and orange. Whereas lemons are more sharp, acidic, and citrusy. Now, I have a lot of citrus fragrances in my collection, as I used to live in Dubai and citrus used to be my go-to scents if I want to get out. So I have tried a lot of citrus fragrances, okay? It is hard to find a citrus fragrance that doesn't end up smelling like cleaning product. So having said that, I'm very particular with my citrus fragrance because I want them to last, however, not to end up smelling like a cleaning product. So the bergamot dominant perfumes that I have in today's list have the juicy lemon vibes all throughout the wear time without leaving you smelling like a cleaning product in the end. Starting off with Sal y Limon by Carner, Barcelona. And yes, I think the yellow bottle is perfectly describing the scent out of this fragrance because this is definitely very lemony. I know the name is Sal y Limon, but it doesn't really have strong salt in it. Even though I know that it's there, but it's not giving me like salty beach skin. This doesn't smell like you are at the beach. To me, this smells like you are actually sitting under lemon trees during summertime. It's very clean and refreshing. I recently received this from Carner, Barcelona. I was surprised by how much I'm loving it because I didn't expect a lot, because when I saw the name, okay, Sal y Limon probably is gonna give me salty beach skin plus lemons, but actually, no, this to me doesn't smell like the beach. This literally smells like you are just chilling under the lemon trees, and I am loving it. Such a simple citrusy scent that actually gives an impact, in my opinion, because to me it smells very elegant. Okay, this smells like the Mediterranean summer. We have lemon trees outside, and Sal y Limon is definitely giving me the vibes when I am under those lemon trees after I sunbathe. Longevity and projection, I would say, are moderate. When it comes to citrusy scents, to be honest, I don't expect a lot. But Sal y Limon definitely delivers. This is a perfect lemon and bergamot scent that I will highly recommend. It definitely gives that fresh, clean yet sophisticated vibes. Once again, Sal y Limon by Carner, Barcelona, and I find this fragrance unisex. Alright, next up is once again by Carner, Barcelona because they do summer perfumes right. And this is Bobo. Now, this is also citrusy fragrance, mainly bergamot. However, the difference between Bobo And Sal y Limon is that Bobo has some floral touches in it. Sal y Limon has floral notes as well. However, it's not that prominent. This to me is mainly bergamot and musk, whereas Bobo is a citrusy, musky, and floral scent that I think is a perfect everyday wearabout scent. This is also one of the best summer scents from Carner, Barcelona. Bobo is such a beautiful citrus woody scent with a light floral background, giving it sophistication. This is a kind of citrusy woody fragrance that can be a signature scent in my opinion. So I would say that Sal y Limon is a very laid back citrusy scent, while Bobo is also laid back. However, it has floral touches. Imagine a citrus fragrance with feminine energy. This to me smells like a romantic citrus woody scent that is perfect this summertime. Longevity and projection are moderate with Bobo. Let's say lasted me around 4 to 6 hours. Once again, Bobo by Carner, Barcelona. Next up is my favorite citrus fragrance from the Middle Eastern market. And I have talked about this fragrance many times in my channel. Just Bergamot by Paris Corner. If you still don't know, this is a dupe of Le Labo's Bergamot, and they are pretty much the same, especially in the air. Now, this to me is a beautiful blend of vetiver, bergamot, and grapefruit. I find it very effortlessly chic. This is a kind of citrus that will just make you feel pretty when you wear it. To be honest, I really like Bergamot by Le Labo. However, with the performance of 4 to 6 hours and it being like a citrus fragrance, I don't think it's worth the price tag. So I'm very happy to discover Just Bergamot by Paris Corner because it is delivering. It is definitely giving that uplifting, citrusy, woody vibes that I'm also getting from Bergamot. Now, this is a very unisex fragrance and I highly recommend it as well if you want a very clean smelling and chic, affordable fragrance from the Middle Eastern market. Once again, Just Bergamot by Paris Corner, and I find this fragrance unisex. Next up is Bal D Afrique by Byredo. Now, this is my favorite citrus scent. There's something about it that is very effortlessly chic. Bal D Afrique has an uplifting black currant in the opening that will definitely put a smile on your face when you wear it. It's also giving model of duty vibes. I love this fragrance. Now, this is a kind of citrus that can be a signature scent. I can definitely imagine a pretty minimalistic woman rocking Bal D Afrique as their signature scent. Now, we all know that Bal D Afrique is very pricey. If you're on a budget, I highly recommend you Vibrant Vetiver Delight by Paris Corner. They smell very similar, but I will still say that Bal D Afrique is better because I find it to be smoother from the beginning until the end, whereas Vibrant Vetiver Delight has more musk in it. In the end, they are very similar. I'm just saying that if you don't want to splurge with Bal D Afrique, I think Vibrant Vetiver Delight is a very good alternative. All right, next up is a citrus fragrance that actually lasts. And this is Wulong Cha by Nishane. Now, this is a citrus, tea, and musk combo that definitely smells refreshing and clean. Now, I know that this is pricey. However, since it lasts long on my skin and on my clothes, I don't mind. Wulong Cha is a very refined citrus fragrance for men and women, in my opinion. This is very unisex and very sophisticated. This is a kind of fragrance that you pull out when it is extremely hot and humid outside, and it won't let you down. Yeah, as mentioned, this is very long lasting. Once again, Wulong Cha by Nishane, a beautiful and classy citrus tea scent that is perfect this summertime. All right, and last but not the least is an affordable perfume from the Middle Eastern market, Voux Zingy by Paris Corner. Now, I have featured this fragrance many times in my channel because I love it since the day I received it. This basically smells like a virgin mojito. So just imagine lots of ice, lots of lemon, and lots of mint. And then you're gonna get Voux Zingy. This is very fresh and cooling. It is a kind of cooling scent that smells right. It's a very uplifting lemon minty scent that will make you feel fresh the entire wear. Longevity and projection are moderate. However, I'm not complaining because this is a kind of fragrance that I think is perfect to respray every now and then to give you cooling sensation. If you watch my channel, you know how much I enjoy wearing this fragrance, and yeah, I love it. It is a dupe of Xerjoff Torino 21, and it is a kind of dupe that I will recommend. Once again, Voux Zingy by Paris Corner, and I find this fragrance unisex. So that is the video for today, guys. Those are the best bergamot scents in my collection that smell fresh, clean, uplifting, and elegant. Now, I want to know which bergamot scents you have in mind. Let us know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, guys, and see you on my next one. Bye!